He was hailed as a mighty emperor who ruled over a vast territory. But behind the facade of greatness lied a ruler who committed acts of unspeakable brutality. Ashoka the Great, or rather Ashoka the Not-So-Great, left a trail of blood and torment as he expanded his kingdom. This is the untold story of the darker side of Ashoka's reign. From his ruthless tactics to the massacre of the Kalinga people and the horrors of Ashoka's hell. Ashoka's rise to power and ruthless tactics. Born in 304 BCE, Ashoka was the grandson of Chandragupta Maurya, the founder of the Mauryan dynasty. As the son of Bindusara, Ashoka was not the favored heir to the throne, setting the stage for a fierce power struggle. Following his father's death, Ashoka's ascent to power was marked by a series of brutal murders, including eliminating his brothers and any other potential rivals to the throne. This cunning and ruthless approach to securing his position foreshadowed the darker aspects of his reign. As emperor, Ashoka ruled over an expansive territory, stretching from present-day Afghanistan to Bangladesh and reaching the southernmost tip of India. Yet, his lust for power and dominance was not satiated by the vastness of his empire. Driven by ambition and a relentless desire to expand, Ashoka's rule was characterized by aggressive conquests and the subjugation of other kingdoms, ultimately revealing the merciless nature that lie beneath the veneer of greatness. The Kalinga War, a devastating massacre. In 261 BCE, Ashoka embarked on a brutal campaign against the kingdom of Kalinga in present-day Odisha. The Kalinga War became notorious for the scale of destruction and the massive loss of life. It is estimated that over 100,000 soldiers and civilians perished during the conflict, while many thousands more were taken captive and forced into servitude. The war's brutality was so extreme that the rivers of Kalinga were said to have turned red with the blood of the fallen, creating a gruesome testament to the devastating consequences of Ashoka's conquest. The merciless assault not only ravaged the Kalinga people, but also left an indelible scar on their history, forever altering the trajectory of their civilization. This merciless campaign is a stark reminder of the darker side of Ashoka's reign, exposing the ruthless nature of his military endeavors and the human cost of his pursuit of power and dominance. Ashoka's Hell, a torture chamber for dissenters. Among the most harrowing aspects of Ashoka's rule was the creation of a notorious torture chamber, ominously named Ashoka's Hell. This sinister facility was the brainchild of Jarika, an architect renowned for his expertise in designing instruments of cruelty. Tasked with creating a place where dissenters and enemies of the state would be subjected to unimaginable torture, Jarika filled the chamber with a ghastly array of devices and tools designed to inflict maximum pain and suffering. It is said that none who entered Ashoka's Hell ever emerged alive. Their screams would echo through the dark corridors as a chilling testament to the horrors within. This gruesome institution served as a stark reminder of Ashoka's readiness to maintain his rule through fear and terror, silencing dissent and quashing any opposition with brutal efficiency. Ashoka's Hell stands as a haunting symbol of the darker side of his reign, casting a shadow over this emperor's legacy. The suppression of other kingdoms and cultures. Ashoka's reign was marked by the aggressive expansion of his empire, often at the expense of the freedom and autonomy of other kingdoms and cultures. The emperor's ruthless tactics went beyond warfare, as he imposed his beliefs and values on his conquered people, stifling their own growth and development. This oppressive approach led to the loss of unique traditions, practices, and cultural identities that had once flourished beyond the Mauryan Empire borders. Under Ashoka's rule, communities that had thrived independently were subjected to relentless assimilation, forcing them to bend to the emperor's will or face destruction. The resulting cultural homogenization limited the empire's diversity of ideas and perspectives, while the relentless drive for expansion fueled further conquests and subjugation. This darker aspect of Ashoka's rule serves as a sobering reminder of the human cost of empire building and the often destructive consequences of one leader's ambitions. Ashoka's transformation, a shift towards Buddhism and moral reform. Despite his brutal past, Ashoka's life took a significant turn after witnessing the devastation caused by the Kalinga War. The horrors of the conflict and the suffering he had inflicted on countless people led to a profound transformation in this emperor. Ashoka converted to Buddhism and embraced the principles of nonviolence, compassion, and tolerance. The latter part of his reign saw a shift in focus from conquest and brutality to promoting moral and ethical values. He enacted a series of edicts inscribed on pillars and rocks throughout his empire, advocating for the welfare of all beings, religious tolerance, and nonviolence. He also sent missionaries to spread the message of Buddhism both within and beyond the borders of his empire. However, while Ashoka's later years were marked by this change in perspective, the atrocities committed during his earlier reign cannot be forgotten. The devastation caused in the Kalinga War, the existence of Ashoka's hell, and the oppression of other kingdoms and cultures are a testament to the darker side of Ashoka's rule. Ashoka the Not-So-Great was a ruler of stark contradictions, embodying both conquest and cruelty. By examining his darker side, we unveil the complex truth behind his legacy. If you found this intriguing, share it with friends and family so they too can uncover Ashoka's enigmatic past. Subscribe to our channel for more insights into history's lesser-known aspects and explore the untold stories shaping our world. Share, subscribe, and join our captivating journey through the hidden chapters of history.